Hey guys, welcome back to a new video. It's Croke, and today we're going to be going over the best locations for every business along with how much money you're going to make, and this is updated 2023. So if you're new here, smash that subscribe button, like the video, and let's get into it. And then we will be going to Dynasty 8, guys. So you're going to enter site, and on the top right, you just click agencies, so that it only has the agencies right in there. So what I have is a Hallwick. I have it fully renovated, which comes out to $5.5 million. The location's great. It's by the casino. So it's a good location. Like I said, go to agencies, and I have the Hallwick right here, fully maxed out. So the next one will be right over here is the Rockford Hills. A little description. For many, the bad part about the Rockford Hills is its population of wealthy celebrities, endless complaining about their problems. For you, the good part about Rockford Hills is a population of wealthy celebrities endlessly complaining about their problems. A little description about that. And going on, Vespucci Canals. Want to add some European glamour to your agency? It's never been easier with these two simple steps. Pick a spot in Vespucci Canals to start day drinking, all right? And last, Little Soul. This grade A office comes with the delightful addition of Little Soul ambiance, a soothing mix of nightlife, gang crime, and the howling curbside breakdowns of lonely businessmen. So going into that, the most expensive is the Hallwick, all right? And that's going to be at $2.8 million. And coming in at a close second is Little Soul. So let me find that. Little Soul is right here at $2 million. And then next will be, actually, let me take that back. It goes Hallwick, Rockford Hills at $2.4 million. So let's go back to Rockford Hills. And then it goes to Vespucci Canals and then Little Soul. So those are the top, or the 4 agencies that you can get here. So another great addition to actually having the agency is this right here. All you have to do is register for CEO Motorcycle Club. I always go Motorcycle Club so I can spawn my MK really quick. So going on the computer, you can make some really good money doing the contract deals and all this. So logging on, I will show you real quick. I've been grinding out a few, so I've done like 15 right now. I made 726,000. So you make really easy money doing these contract missions. So they're 35,000. It takes like 5 to 6 minutes. Even if you have a friend, it takes even shorter. It's not really that long. Going into our crate warehouse information, you want to have a CEO building. I have the Maze Bank. You can get basically any of those with whatever you can afford. It really doesn't matter. Now you see this makes a ton of money because I have money just laying on the ground, not using it. So we're going to log into the computer right there. That's my username for PS5. And we're going to go to special cargo. So essentially we're going to go to the warehouse map right over here and click all of them. So I would recommend getting what you could afford, but I always would recommend getting the large warehouses because it holds the most and you can bounce back from one or the other because there's going to be a cooldown. You sell right here or you are getting the supplies. There is going to be a cooldown, so you can bounce from this over here to that one. But what's recommended is getting the Cypress Flats location because they are so very close. You can bounce back and forth, but obviously everyone differs. So I have 3 of them, or actually 4 of the large warehouses right over here. And actually 5 of them, sorry. And you go bounce back to either one, whatever you could really afford. I mean, location is what you're paying for, so you bounce back if you get the wholesale furniture, and then you get the Cypress Flats warehouse, you can bounce back and forth because there is a cooldown. Next on the list will be the Hangar. So all you have to do in order to actually buy one is go to foreclosures and then click enter site. So essentially I have mine down here. If you just want to start up and make money and you don't really care where it's at, that's totally fine. So I recommend right here because they're close to one another, but the go-to hangars are up here. So essentially, let me find it here. This is their best hangar right here. Is 3497 Fort Zancudo. But any of these are the best right over here because the main aspect of it, there's not going to be a wanted level because you're by Fort Zancudo, so you could fly over that military base because you're basically on it. So that's why the hangar comes in. Essentially, to make money is you're going to go to your computer in the hangar right here. We're going to go over it real quick since we're right here. And you're going to sit down and we're going to log into the computer. So I don't use this a lot for a money-making method, but they did update it and it is decently good money. So when you source any of the three here, narcotics, chemicals, and medical supplies, I always go narcotics or chemicals. You go back and forth because there is a cooldown. Those are your go-tos. So if you want to make money, you go back and forth. And then just to sell, you're going to sell right over here. So essentially, as you can see, look at narcotics and chemicals. I could sell 7 of them for 210K. And like I said, I don't use the Hangar to really make money, but it is a decently good way to make money. For the best Coke lockup locations, we are at the MC Clubhouse right over here. So we're gonna go to the computer and do the breakdown. I have the best lockup here that is in the heart of Los Santos. So we're gonna go into the computer right over here and log in. This is where all of the MC businesses are at. They're amazing. They make amazing money, a ton of it. So essentially, you could buy all your businesses right here. There's Alamo Sea, the Paleto Bay, and Elysian Island, but we are looking towards the Morningwood lockup right over here. The price for that is $1,852,500, and we're gonna go into it. I actually use this a lot, so total earnings 6.7 mil, and right now I have 350K just simmering right in there. So the main things you need to know is there are upgrades that'll help you make more money. You make around 35K an hour, so equipment upgrade is 935K, the staff upgrade is 390K, the security upgrade is 570. I recommend getting all those, and once you do, you'll be able to make 35K per hour with all the upgrades. So this is one of my go-to businesses, is the Coke Lock. The next best location for our MC business is going to be the weed location. So again, you're going to log in on the computer right over here, and we're going to go over that location. So once we are logged in, we're going to go down to the weed over here, and essentially you can buy any of the businesses over here if you don't have one already. And we have the Mountain Range for 715K, Mount Chiliad 805K, and Elysian Island is $1,072,500. The one you actually want to get is essentially this one right here, is downtown Vinewood. Just for the location, I like to have all my businesses in the city, but you're going to be doing all of your selling outside the city. You're always going to sell wherever you can get the most amount of money, but I like all my locations centralized. So essentially, this is going to be more money coming in at a whopping $1,358,000. Remember, this isn't the best business to get. It's ranked 4th out of the MC businesses. And you do want to get all the equipment upgrades so you can maximize your money you're going to be making an hour. So the equipment upgrade, 990K. Staff upgrade, 273K. Security upgrade is 313K. With all upgrades, you are looking at a profit of $41,500 an hour. But essentially, remember, you could buy any of the locations. I just like mine all centralized. Next up is going to be our next meth lab here. So we're gonna go into the computer like this. These are all the MC businesses. We're gonna be going over them essentially. So we're gonna go to the computer right over here, and we're going to log in. So essentially, you're just paying for the location. They're all equally great to have. I mean, in the game, not in real life here. But as you can see, Grand Sonora Desert, 910K, Paleto Bay, $1,024,800, and then terminals, $1,365K. So essentially, you're going to get the El Barrio Heights, and El Barrio Heights is going to be the most expensive at $1,729,000. So essentially, like I said, you're paying for the location. It is in the city of Los Santos. As you see, I made 6 mil off it, and it's a great asset to have. Make sure when you have this business that you're upgrading it fully so you can maximize your profit per hour. So with all upgrades, you're looking at 51.5K an hour. So remember, you want to steal the supplies, not just buy them if you want to maximize your money. Alrighty, next on our list, we're going to be going to the document forgery area here to show you which one is the best and which one I personally own. We have the forgeries right here. So we're going to go, if you don't have one already, buy the business. We have Grapeseed, Paleto Bay, and Elysian Island. So 975K, 732, and 650K. The one that I own right here is Textile City. So as you can see, everything's in Los Santos. I keep it centralized. It really doesn't matter where you buy it, but again, you want to get the best location suited for you. There's no better profit you're going to get based off location. Essentially, you want to get all the upgrades. So the equipment upgrade is 550K, the staff upgrade is 195K, and the security upgrade is $285,000. When fully upgraded, you will be making $38,500. This is stealing supplies, bringing it back, and then selling it. As you can see, I have mine fully loaded here to sell. The stock value is 105K, but I believe it will go up when you sell it out of Los Santos. So if you're going to get one, make sure it's Textile City, or just based off what you can afford. But like I said, I recommend Textile City. Keep it all centralized in the city. one by one where your businesses are located right by one another. The next business we're going to be getting into is the Counterfeit Cash. So you could buy any of these locations: Grand Sonora Desert, $845K, the Toledo Bay, $951,600, and Cypress Flats, $1,267,500. The one I own is the Vespucci Canals for $1,605,000. So that is the best, I believe, right here because of the location. All my businesses are one by one another in the city. So as you can see, I made $3.9 million, but essentially it doesn't matter where your location is. It matters about what you do with that business, just like the document forgery office. So like all the other businesses, you want to buy the upgrade. So the equipment upgrade is $880K, the staff upgrade is $273K, and security upgrade is $456,000. When fully upgraded, you'll be making passive income if you were getting supplies. Stealing them, that is $48,000. So when you go to sell, you'll be making $48K per hour when doing this method here. Next on the list is going to be the MC Clubhouse. So essentially, I picked the Hallwick for the best location because it's basically by my other businesses and location is great. It comes in at $495K. It is the most expensive clubhouse you're going to buy in the game. Like I said, for where it's located, it makes sense why only hardcore players or people with shark cards buy this. What's good about this location is it's mainly a shopping district. This means that all your shopping needs are close by and can be acquired with little hassle. Hallwick doesn't have any luxury businesses in the area, so that's one downside of this location. It's not the worst though, because in Vinewood, area players can call your MK or helicopter and travel to pick up spots. My advice to players would be similar to the last bit of advice. Don't waste your investment upgrading it to the max. Also, if you want to use this in the best way, don't try to fly helicopters in the area or you'll be blown up. Same with your MK2. I mean, people are pretty chill online unless you get someone mad. So what's great about it? The location, like I said, because there aren't many other businesses around this clubhouse that receives less traffic than others, allowing for easier time. Next on our countdown here is going to be the nightclub. So we have a close tie here. So the downtown Vinewood location is another great option for those looking for optimal nightclubs. It is priced at $1.6 million on Maze Bank foreclosure, which is right around the top end of the available nightclubs in GTA Online. You're deciding between the West Vinewood, which I already own right over here, and downtown Vinewood location. Make sure to think about the properties you have around the map. So essentially, you're buying for aesthetics. This is the most expensive nightclub would be the West Vinewood nightclub. So they are in great locations. So it really comes down to where your businesses are at. My businesses are all located right around here, so I own the West Vinewood nightclub. For our last business in the best location to get, we're going to head over to our CEO office and we're going to take a seat right here. It is our vehicle warehouse. This is great for beginner players to make a ton of money, and if you are just looking for easy ways to make money, this is also a great way to do so. So we're going to go to vehicle cargo, and as you can see, we made $3 million doing that. So we can go to the warehouse map right over here. So this is the best possible location is right here is a La Mesa vehicle warehouse. That's, if you are just starting out, the first thing I would get is a vehicle warehouse or cargo, because that will make you a ton of money. Cargo will too. So essentially, there are other warehouses to get, but the La Mesa is the best. So it ranges from 1.5 mil to all the way up to $2.8 million. So like I said, right here, you want to get the La Mesa. It holds up to 40 cars, and you could use one of your friends. So when you are stealing cars, bringing it back, you could sell 2 cars at a time. This is how I made a lot of my wealth starting out. And if you are someone that's further along in the game, you can still make a ton of money using the vehicle warehouse. So if you enjoyed the video, please smash that subscribe button, like the video, and comment down below if this guide helped you. Have a good day.